Hello and welcome to another episode of The Word for Kids. I'm Jaymie and I'm guiding you through the books of Joshua, Judges, and Ruth. Last time we talked about some Israelite spies who went to Jericho. There they met a woman named Rahab who protected them from the king's men who were looking for them. She told them that the people there feared the Israelites because they had heard how the Lord had fought for them against their enemies. She lowered them down from her home along the city wall with a scarlet cord, and in exchange for her kindness to the spies, they made a promise to protect her and her family when the Israelites overtook Jericho. And that's where we left off last time. Are you ready for today's adventure? Let's go. Early one morning, Joshua and all the Israelites went to the Jordan River where they camped out before crossing it. After 3 days, the officers went throughout camp giving orders to the people. When you see the Ark of the Covenant and the Levitical priests carrying it, you are to move out from your positions and follow it. Then you will know which way to go, since you have never been this way before. But keep a distance of about 2,000 cubits between you and the Ark. Do not go near it. 2,000 cubits is about the same as 1,000 yards or 10 football fields. The Ark was so special that everyday people could not go near it. But it was also how they would know which way to go, so they needed to follow the Ark. In the same way, we should follow God's laws and plans so that we will know which way to go in our lives. Next, Joshua told the people, "Consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do amazing things among you." Let's pause right there for today's word of the day.
Today's word of the day is consecrate. To set apart an object or a person for God's use only.
Joshua told his people to consecrate or dedicate themselves to God because he was about to do something amazing among them. He told the priests to take the ark and go on ahead of the people, and they did so. And the Lord said to Joshua, "Today I will begin to exalt you in the eyes of all Israel, so they may know that I am with you as I was with Moses. Tell the priests who carry the Ark of the Covenant, when you reach the edge of the Jordan's waters, go and stand in the river." So Joshua told the people that this is how they would know that the living God was with them and would drive out their enemies. He said, "See, the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord of all the earth will go into the Jordan ahead of you. Now then, choose 12 men from the tribes of Israel, one from each tribe. And as soon as the priests who carry the Ark of the Lord of all the earth, set foot in the Jordan, its waters flowing downstream will be cut off and stand up in a heap." So when the people broke camp, which just means they got up from camping and started to move, the priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant went ahead of them. Even though the Jordan was at flood stage, which means the water was very deep at this time of the year, as soon as the priests' feet touched the edge of the water upstream stopped flowing and piled in a heap a great distance away in a town called Adam. The water that normally flows to the Sea of Araba, which we call the Dead Sea, was completely cut off. The priests who carried the Ark of the Covenant stopped and stood on dry ground in the middle of the Jordan. And the Israelites, their whole nation of people, walked right through the Jordan River on dry ground as well. And that's where our story ends for today. Now, today's story reminds us of something we learned about in Exodus last year, the Israelites crossing the Red Sea. The Lord stopped the water so the Israelites could pass through it as they escaped Egypt. Here, God did the same thing again at the Jordan River as the Israelites passed through to go to Jericho. This showed the Israelite people that the Lord was with Joshua, just as he had been with Moses. Now, it's time for today's verse to remember. Today's verse has our word of the day, consecrate, within it. Joshua 3:5. Joshua told the people, "Consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do amazing things among you." One more time. Joshua told the people, "Consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do amazing things among you." Joshua 3:5. That's all the time we have for today, but as you think about today's story, make it a habit to consecrate or dedicate yourselves to God each morning. Think about ways God may be asking you to be brave and do something for him. I can't wait to see you again soon for another episode of The Word for Kids.